In Morrowind, though not called Morrowind yet, it is the First Era, year 416. The clans of High Elves known as the Chimer have just had a great victory with the Dwemer. These newfound allies discovered an object deep inside Red Mountain that would lead them to treachery. 300 years later, one specific Chimer is suspicious. The Dwemer are going to try and destroy them. With this rumor being true, the Battle of Red Mountain begins, and the Dwemer lose. Voryn Dagoth is left to guard this artifact, which is a beating heart inside of Red Mountain, and he is entrusted to protect it until the other leaders of the Chimer can ask Azura, who is a Daedra, what to do with this beating heart. Left alone, it is assumed that the heart began to whisper to Voryn Dagoth. Rumors speculate that this heart had done the same to the now defeated Dwemer. Voryn experimented on ways to draw its power, gaining some divinity as he did so. When the other leaders had returned with the news from Azura, she had made them promise to never use the heart, or she would curse the Chimer. They were furious to see that Voryn had been doing exactly that. There was no other option than to try and kill him. Voryn was mortally injured and retreated, but in the process killed the main leader of the Chimer, Lord Nerevar. Rulerless and with a pact to never use the heart again, these Chimer, whose names are of great importance, Vivek, Saltasil, and Amalexia, could not resist using the heart for good, breaking their oath with Azura. She cursed the Chimer, darkening their skins and turning their eyes blood red. The Chimer were now the Dunmer, or Dark Elves of Morrowind from there on. Vivek, Saltasil, and Amalexia lied to the Dark Elves with an explanation that would make themselves new rulers of all of these people, going so far as to even claim that the darkening of their once golden skins and eyes was a gift. They called themselves the Tribunal, and in secret these three made journeys to the heart and drew of its power, keeping them strong. Second Era. The Tribunal returned to draw their power from the heart as usual, only to find that Dagoth had returned. He had many followers and ash vampires at his side. Where he was and how he came back is not known, but he was stronger and he was there to take over. The Tribunal had no effect. He infected the ash raining out of Red Mountain with Corpus. The once powerful Tribunal were forced to abandon the drawing of their power. While Voryn Dagoth, now called Dagoth, got stronger, they grew weaker. They did everything they could and in a last-ditch effort, erected the ghost fence around Red Mountain. The Tribunal would not go inside. They were scared. Dagoth was now to draw the heart's power. He was strong enough to infect followers through the Corpus and their dreams. Some accounts and lore suggest that these dreams reached his old clan members, original Chimer, that were lied to by the Tribunal. Maybe the truth was revealed and they had no trouble becoming his minions of nightmares. Morrowind was in shatters. Fear of being infected with Corpus was beyond high. Darkness overpowered everything. People lost hope. But Azura had left a glimpse for the cursed Dark Elf's race. She swore that the Nerevar would be reincarnated to kill and punish any who were involved in breaking the oath that they had made with her. This was confusing to Dagoth. His brain only knew treachery. He counted on this reborn hero to stab Azura in the back and join his plan. The plan had ultimately been brought to light. He sought to build a brash machine god, powered by the heart, to spread Corpus across the land, killing the Tribunal, then eventually taking over all of Tamriel. This machine had a name, Okolokon. Unfortunately for Dagoth, his Corpus and ash vampire reign was put to an end. Unlike the Chimer, Azura stuck to her word, and Lord Nerevar was reborn. The reborn hero severed Dagoth's connection with the heart, and in doing so made the demigod mortal again. Dagoth was slain, and the heart vanished. The truth about how the Tribunal lied to the Chimer was exposed. In a way, you could say that Dagoth was not entirely a villain. He was just vengeful. It is believed that some followers still exist, and where in their dreams he may still exist.